Okay, so I talked about this in the previous video. This is what I mean. This is the Grid Instruments app, and I think it's a really cool app. I'm hoping to get this video done, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna close my door. Wanna go out? No? Okay, so I have my dog in the room, so hopefully she's cool. And I like to use Swam. And so you see this cable, I'm running it to the MacBook, which I'll show you in just a second, into Ableton. So I created this track in Ableton, which I'll let you hear. All I did was the keys and the drums, that's it. So I started messing around trying to figure out a melody, but I wanted to play with Swam. And so one of the reasons why I like this is for this right here. You see Swam has the control expression. So this is the tenor sax. So I put this in chromatic mode. Doesn't matter, because what I did was I mapped it. Of course, scalar's not out yet. We all know that. You can use Atom 2 and map the scale to the white keys, right? You've seen me talk about that before. And so that way, when I play whatever I play into the Swam tenor sax, then I have it mapped to the computer. So on the computer, let's see if I can show you this. So on the computer, all I did was run an audio track, and I did this a little while ago, so I'll be honest with you, I might have done a video on it, I'm not sure. You can see here where I have my iPad enabled, so I'm using the IDAM thing that Apple has. Let's see if I can show you that. I'm trying to make this work. So hold on a second, I'm gonna throw that to the side, close that out for right now. So you see on my output, IDAM. So it works with iPad and the iPhone when you enable it through the audio MIDI. It wasn't really hard at all, to be honest with you. Once you plug it in, it kind of recognizes it. You just have to turn it on and enable it. Okay, so then I added in this. This is from the Mood. I think Mood Units makes this, and they have the Waverly stuff, and they have their own app, but they allow you to use their reverbs and different effects in there. So then there's the tenor sax. So this is what I was saying, what I like about this is not only can I see the pitch. So I'm using the vibrato. You can also use any of these, you can use them. And I'm doing it in real time. And so I'll record it in, play the audio in. I don't use the MIDI on this portion, and only because I don't really know how I'm supposed to do that. Because the Swam instruments are crazy expensive on the computer. Otherwise I would just use the computer and be done with this. But so for the fact that they won't come down on their prices on the desktop versions, I have to use the ones I've purchased through the iPad. So the fact that I can use Grid Instruments as a controller and this, and just record directly in. So let's do a recording real quick just to see. Okay, and then I'll turn it up here. Oops, tearing up my stuff here with this lid. Gotta be careful there because I can break the screen. Then we have another expense. Here we go. So I'm gonna zoom in just a bit over here so you can see it. There it is. So you'll see I started a little late, and I think I've talked about this before, where you can use the warp You need to pull back. And the only thing is when you adjust one, sometimes it'll throw the other off, so you need to stretch and make whatever adjustment. Sounds pretty good. It's not my best take, but it just proved that you can do it. I mean, so there you go. Using Grid Instruments on the iPad as a controller with the Swam. Basically right there, you can actually have a nice instrument. And that's kind of my thing with the iPad. I love iPad for a lot of the instruments. I do appreciate the cost. I do appreciate it's very portable. I'll give it that. But sometimes I don't really feel like creating on it because I got to use 50 different things to get one thing accomplished. So it's a little frustrating at times because there's no real DAW, quote unquote. And I say that because yes, there's GarageBand. Yes, I just don't like them, to be honest with you. Don't like GarageBand. I'm not a fan of Cubase's. Not that I hate it, don't know how to use it. I've used them both. I've actually made songs in both of those, but it was never, it always took me longer because the editing was more work. And so when I want to make music, I don't want to be spending that much time editing. I want to kind of fly through that portion so I can spend more time creating. So anywho, enough about that. This is cool. Check it out. You know, use it if you can, if it fits your workflow in any way. And yeah, that's it for this video.